So here we are. And we're talking about the top 5 most dangerous jobs in the country.
Right, yeah.
Most fatalities.
Ones
top
of the
5.
most accidental deaths.
So coming in at number 5 is farming, fishing, and forestry occupations. And there are 284 fatalities on average per year in those combined occupations.
Fishing.
That's 25.3 per 100,000.
Right. I could see where there'd be a problem with fishing.
Well, I was thinking, you know, you get that hook stuck in you you're standing there on the side of the water, and you throw you get that hook stuck in you. It could be a tetanus issue.
Right. Then
People dying left and right from tetanus.
Right. The other thing that could be a problem with the fishing, you get attacked by an oversized bluegill.
See, exactly. Bluegill, crayfish. Crayfish can. Well, and then you got the forestry occupations.
Oh, that's real serious.
You know, park ranger is very dangerous.
Yeah, particularly a tree comes down, squat.
You get hit by a falling tree. Of course,
a clod of earth.
One of the things they tell park rangers probably is don't stand around too much. You know, because if you stand around too much, you will get hit by a falling tree.
Right.
If you're constantly moving, you're much less likely to get hit by a falling tree.
You might get chased down by an animal.
The bear might, and also if you're standing still too much, a bear might come along and pee on you and think you're a tree. Or is that a dog? Well, so that was, next up is, number 4, is management occupations.
Yes.
Apparently, being a manager is stressful and comes with some risk of death.
What I'm going to do here is tell you guys that you are going to go down to the loading dock and you are going to bury the body and the dead fishes in the bottom of the boat. I know what we should do. We should call up McDonald's and find out how many asteroids have come down and actually hit McDonald's and killed management as opposed to the workers there.
Technically,
they probably have a chart.
Technically, a McDonald's manager has a shorter life expectancy than a McDonald's employee
because of the grease ingestion.
Well, you know, we don't know. It's one of those mysteries. Okay, so we learned a lot here. This is very educational, and I think the viewers are going to look at this and say, you know, I mean, they could say a lot of things. They could say, you know, what are these guys? What's wrong with these fools? But they're not going to say that. They're going to say, this is educational. I'm going to mention that to my wife later. Did you?
We'll put this on PBS.
Okay, so there you go. So if you are thinking of getting into a new business, transportation and material moving occupations can be
somewhat hazardous.
Can be hazardous. Yeah. Probably your best bet would be to be in a non-management occupation like McDonald's or something.
Or sweeping the floors.
Sweeping the floors is usually pretty safe.
Or
depending on what's on the floor.
Not doing anything at all and staying home and being on welfare for years.
If you're at some industrial workshop and they want you to sweep the floor, then you never know what's on the floor there.
It could be a nuclear situation.
I'll never forget when I worked at IBM and the guy told me, he goes, oh, you see that red light up there? If that red light's ever flashing, you need to call this... No, well, that's not what he told me. He goes, you need to call this number. You see that red light flashing, call this number right away. And I told him, I said, if I see that red light flashing, I'm immediately exiting the building. Fuck you, and fuck your number. I'm not going to call it. I'm just going to go home. And so now they can hear us.
Ah, very good.
So now all we need to do is figure out. There we are.
Ah, there we are. It's the Mike and Tim Show, and welcome to tonight's episode.
That's something doesn't look right with that background, so I'm gonna just fix that.
Yeah, the background's terrible. It's kind of like a black background tonight. Well, maybe that has something to do with the fact that it's snowing in our part of the world here.
I don't think so.
No, I do. Ah, there we go. Ah.
Okay, we almost got it fixed.
Yeah, there we go. Oh, wait a minute, we're gone. What happened here? Oh, this could be a problem.
Hey, now don't panic, Tim. This is I just want to say
the technical stuff is. Oh, here we go.
Hey, who are those guys?
All right.
Okay, I've almost got it fixed.
All right, great. The technician we usually hire for this is went on strike because we couldn't pay him, so therefore they're no longer here. So we've had to rely on El Mico over here, the mic man, to make sure things are running smooth. And we've come to the point where we've decided that things are running smooth, and therefore things are good. On what?
So here we are.
Yeah, hey.
Welcome to the show.
Hey, everybody, and this is the old Mike and Tim Show here.
What we do now?
Oh, we do? Oh, I don't know. Oh, there's something about, weren't we talking about, this was on our schedule?
No.
It was not on our schedule?
No, it's on our schedule. So first of all, we'll get to that in a minute.
All right.
So welcome to the show. What you just saw there was the kind of production
expertise,
production expertise on the fly that makes the Mike and Tim Show different from
anybody else.
That's what I was going to say. Nobody else would have the balls, the
entrepreneur. What's the French word for that? Passequois.
The ingénieux, the passequois. Yeah, the passequois.
The passequois.
I would have the passequois to do that. What does passequois mean? Well, we can't. It doesn't translate precisely.
Yeah, it doesn't. Trust me. We're not exactly sure because no one can figure it out.
Something to do with balls, having the balls. But
do you have your passequois situation?
Needless to say, we should now be able to be heard
by vast quantities of people out there in the internet world.
We are being heard.
We are being heard.
The problem is we're probably not saying anything worth listening to.
No. Oh, that's all right. Hey,
is it all right? That's all right.
We're having a good time doing it, and therefore it is okay.
So, what's going on, Tim?
Well,
it's after Christmas.
Yeah, right.
Here it is, January.
Yeah, the holidays are over with. Oh, Valentine's Day is over with. Or that was last Wednesday.
Did we do a show last month?
No, we didn't do a show last month.
I don't remember.
No.
Anyway, so what I wanted to say was our 1 year anniversary on YouTube, a 1 year anniversary of live show.
Oh, it's coming up.
Coming up.
Right, exactly.
So actually, we've been on YouTube now for
long time.
It seems like a long time. At the tail end of 2016, we started all through 2017, and now into 2018, we're still here, and we're still
doing it.
We're still taking over YouTube and giving them the finger.
Yeah. Well, somebody's got to do it.
So,
what?
Our big 1 year anniversary is coming up next month, and our 1 year anniversary special show will be next month.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I think on the 17th.
Yeah, I think that's right. Or something like that.
I'm pretty sure it's on the 17th.
Well, anyway.
But it doesn't matter when it is, because whenever it is, we'll certainly be here
doing it.
Let me see. So
look it up.
I am looking it up.
Oh, where are we at?
Yeah, 17th.
Okay.
Because February is a short month. So anyway, a lot of exciting stuff going on here. We got a busy show planned. Today is Top 5 Saturday, where we're going to be doing some of our we're going to be doing some brand new top 5s, and we're going to play 1 or 2 other top 5s. Plus, we have some new other top 5s that have just come out, so lots of top 5s.
It's a top 5 evening here at the Mike and Tim Show.
More than 5 top 5s, new top 5s available. So,
hang on to your hat, strap yourself in, and get ready for the top 5 of top 5s.
So we've got 31 subscribers now on the old Mike and Tim Show on YouTube. 31 people who had the manliness to subscribe to.
And they think we're pretty cool. That's really nice.
They do think we're pretty cool. Well, maybe that's going too far. They subscribed. That's all we can really say for sure. Whatever else they think, they subscribe. That's good enough for us, too.
You know what the best part about this is?
What's the best part?
It didn't cost them any money to subscribe.
Well, no, it didn't.
That's really good.
That's the thing. All you got to do is click on the little subscribe button, which you'll find.
Yeah.
The problem is you got to have a Yoo-hoo account,
A Yoo-hoo, what?
which is free.
A Yoo-hoo
account. A
What?
Yoo-hoo.
You-
YouTube. Did I say Yoo-hoo?
You said Yoo-hoo.
Well,
You
that's-
said Yoo-hoo account.
There's a reason I said that.
You know why? Because you have to pick up a 6-pack of Yoo-hoo when you're listening to the show.
When you sign up for the show, when you subscribe to the show, we actually hand deliver a 6-pack of Yoo-hoo to the house.
We do.
Even if you're out of the country, like in India, if you subscribe to the show, within minutes of your subscription,
Boom.
unless it's really bad weather, and it might be an hour or two, we will be there with Yoo-hoo, the chocolatey drink.
And if you believe that, well, then I guess you'll just about believe anything.
If you believe that, we'd also like you to consider certain investments we're working on where you can contribute a small amount of money or gold or silver to
Diamonds,
something
jewels.
well, actually anything of value whatsoever.
Yeah. We actually will take a box of free ramens. Anything of value, cardboard, paper, whatever it is. If we can turn it in for cash, steel, aluminum, cans, glass, paper, whatever, we'll take it.
Okay.
In exchange for you.
So let's roll right into the this month's beer review here.
All right.
I have obtained this dark, robust porter from Southern Tier Brewing Company out of Lakewood, New York.
Oh, Lakewood. Now, Southern Tier, if you remember correctly, what we're doing here, we got Long Island, New York City, Hudson Valley.
There's the old cap.
And
I'm not crazy about this label.
The deal is a Southern Tier,
But I like the cap.
as you start going out west in New York, when you drop down, you go along the border of New York and Pennsylvania. That's the Southern Tier. Great location, because what happens there, people start talking funny along
they?
the Southern Tier.
Well, that's the problem. Once you get out of
Well, yeah, they do. They have their
Hudson
own
Valley,
set of accents there because they've been stuck in that area for so long, and they never left. So all the original people there have these weird accents. And they got the Southern Tier accents, kind of like accents you might hear in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
good Lord, I
It's
don't even
a
understand
Southern
those
Tier.
people at
I don't
all.
understand those people at all. Anyway,
Speaking Egyptian.
they speak in Egyptian. They walk like Egyptians. That's what I heard.
Okay, so
Well, it's
this is a porter.
Yeah,
So it's not a
it's not a dorker. It's a porter.
it's a dark malty beer. It's
Very
got
nice.
two different two different varieties of hops and 5 variety of malt.
It's a little hoppy. A
Little
little
bit.
bit, but not much.
It's got a lot of malt flavor too, though.
Yeah, malt balances out the hops.
porters typically do.
Now, where does the word porter come from?
Well, porter is different than like a
Where did the word come from?
I don't know.
You figure, was this having to do with a porter on a ship or a porter on a train?
No.
And he brought you beers, and
No,
therefore
I
they
don't
called
know.
the beer the
I
porter?
don't know. Maybe.
You gotta think about these things.
Why?
Because I want to know.
I got enough shit to think about without thinking about this crap.
I think it'd be great.
Well, why don't you look it up then?
Hey,
How come
Mr.
you don't know?
I don't know. I
You know
asked
how to
you.
read.
I have a hard job reading. I'm mentally challenged.
Well,
I'm psychologically warped.
I didn't know we were letting everybody know that.
I can't do these things. I
Anyway,
can't push buttons professionally.
porters are known for being malty and not super hoppy, or not overly
Malty.
hopped compared to the malts. In other words, so
This-
they're usually a darker, dare I say, thicker beer, slightly
This
thicker.
looks a little bit like Dink Dark.
Well, yeah, it's a dark
Yeah.
beer, and porters tend to be dark,
Right.
but they don't always taste heavy. You know, I mean, sometimes they just look dark and they don't really taste that way. Like Heineken Dark is darker in color than flavor.
Yeah, but not like a porter by any means.
It's not a bad beer, Heineken
Yeah.
Dark. You know,
Yeah.
it's not like this is better than Heineken Dark.
That Heineken Blonde, the one they come out with, that's awful. Oh, that's terrible taste.
What is that? Like a wheat beer?
No, it's just blech. You know, it's a very, very weedy type clear beer. It's almost like a bad Budweiser. It
Bad
doesn't
Budweiser.
It doesn't have any flavor to it. The original Heineken, stick with the original recipe for Christ's sakes. Why stretch it out when you have to go on? You know, they're trying to make new stuff. It's like new Coke. It has no sugar in it. It's got the taste of it's like watered down nut and bolt rust remover.
Right.
That's what they ought to call it.
So anyway, I just took a little sip of this, and to be honest, this is my third beer of these. So I've already had a few sips before this.
So therefore, is it affecting your actual taste qualifier?
Well, if it is, it's in a good way. It's a good beer. It's got
I like it.
Like chocolate malts are going on in there.
Yeah.
And of course, chocolate malts aren't real chocolate. It's just that's what they call the certain types of malts that they're roasted.
Yeah, they're roasted, so therefore it gives you a chocolatey kind of flavor.
And it's almost got that. Smoky flavor isn't really correct. But it is like a cooked flavor, slightly. It's hard to describe. It doesn't taste bad. If you like dark beer, you would think, "Oh, this is
it's good.
This is a good dark beer."
I like it. I think it's a good. It's a good. I really enjoy this. It's not bad at all. Very well done.
No, I'm liking this too.
Like you said, I like this cap. I think the artwork on the cap is outstanding. This is very, very good. Take a look at this, folks. This is a very good cap.
Nice cap.
Yeah,
a nice cap's important.
As we discussed before, eventually what we're going to have is a cap collection. And you can view the cap collection here in the Mike and Tim Show. I think that's a great idea.
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah, I mean, everything from the low like Budweiser all the way up to
full of great ideas tonight,
to the Southern Tier cap, which is great. This almost looks like a railroad guy, the Southern Tier Railroad. You'd have a little cap on, you'd have this little thing. That would be their model for the railroad.
Cool.
The Southern Tier Railroad. I think it's a great idea.
Very good. Okay, so
anyway, to
the dark robust porter
from Southern Tier Brewing Company. Very nice. What's the name of this town here? Okay, what's the name of the town? Where is it? Where's the town on here? I'd like to mention that. Get that out. Oh,
Lakewood.
Lakewood, New York, USA. Very nice. Bottled and brewed by Southern Tier Brewing Company.
And this was brewed on October 24th. I almost said 1917. 2017.
Yeah, but they call it Born.
Yeah, born on.
Yeah, Born.
6:46 a.m. So this is a morning beer.
Morning beer. Yeah, we had discussed that before. What if you had like a beer that could be like an afternoon beer, a morning beer, an evening beer? So you go to work and they go, sorry, we don't have any afternoon beer here today, so you're going to have to work that tomorrow.
You might have to, yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be a new thing, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, like you're a forklift operator.
It smells good, too. I mean, it's got that nice malty smell. If you like dark beer, I would say you would like this. If you're a beer drinker.
This is a morning beer. Therefore, you can have this at your job in the morning, but not in the afternoon.
I want to interrupt you for a moment.
Oh, go ahead.
If I may.
Oh, go. Interrupt. Go right ahead.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, very good.
We just got a new subscriber.
Oh, very good. All right.
And it's Skylar Gray.
Oh, wonderful.
She just subscribed to our channel.
Thank you very much. We much appreciate that.
Honestly, a person of a high degree of intelligence.
No question about it.
A real lady. A smart person.
Yeah.
And she's already thinking to herself, this was a good move.
Yeah.
Good move.
I agree. 100%.
It's amazing. And we'll probably subscribe to her, too.
Yes, I think so.
Because we're pretty happy. Anybody who subscribes to us,
we will
tend to subscribe back.
We subscribe back, yeah.
Just, to say howdy.
Yeah. Are we going to do this now, or is this a bit later?
Would you like to do that now? Would you like to speak about that?
Yeah, okay, here we are. On the Mike and Tim Show, we'd like to give a little bit of...
How long is this going to take?
2 minutes.
Oh.
We like to give a shout out to the local businesses that have established themselves in our local area. And we have this thing called the Vinyl Room.
Vinyl Room.
It
sounds kind of dirty at first, like, oh no, what is it? Some kind of kinky place?
No.
Everybody's wearing vinyl. Because you got to be careful with that shit.
I know, yeah. Actually, what it is, it's a combination old record store and nightclub / music venue, DJ room. So it's in Wappingers Falls, New York, right down to the village, called the Vinyl Room. Anybody would like to check that out? They have all kinds of cool artwork there. One of the coolest things they have is a cassette. A little cassette. It's a great big huge cassette. TDK on it. About the size of it's about 4 foot across by about 3 foot high.
I remember TDK.
And it's up on the wall.
They made good tapes.
And it's exactly the way it's dimension positive. The whole entire thing looks like you could take it off the wall and plug it in this monster, monster recording machine. It's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's how you know the world has gone to shit too,
Yeah.
because the cassette tape has gone the way of the dinosaur.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Mostly.
Yeah.
Vinyl, on the other hand, is actually having a big
resurgence.
Yeah, resurgence. A lot of bands who haven't put an actual vinyl record out in years, are now having like collectible vinyl. Sometimes it'll be clear vinyl or white vinyl or red vinyl.
What's really cool about the vinyl room, they actually have a actual player. It's got a needle on it.
Of course,
everybody play the records.
Yeah.
Which is
Well,
cool.
obviously you got to have
let's play that record up there. They take it off the wall. They stick it on the old turntable there and crank it up.
So strictly analog.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, that's pretty cool.
It's really a pretty nice place. I'm really impressed there. They open a business, and I hope they succeed.
I just
What are you still reviewing the beer here? Give me a good overview.
I just had like a little burp, and it tasted like rye bread, like rye toast. I don't know if that's significant. I think that might be like a compliment for the brewery, because they might just say, "Well, yeah, obviously this is
it's bread of
it's
life.
It's a multi brew.
The bread of life."
Of course, this brewery now, they're probably sitting there thinking, "Holy cow! Mike and Tim are finally reviewing our wonderful dark roast robust porter." At least we hope that's what they're saying. We hope they're not saying, "Oh my God, these fucking clowns are going to kill our business." They're going to release a full-page ad tomorrow in the Times. Just because Mike and Tim like our beer doesn't mean it sucks.
Any good.
Please try it anyways.
Yeah, please go someplace else. And
Well, you never
don't
know.
listen to their show. It's absolute crap.
You never know. Sometimes, people might get rubbed the wrong way by somebody's comedy. Some people are not.
They don't have a sense of humor, I tell you.
But I think this is a good beer. This is a very drinkable dark beer.
Yeah.
And it's great. Actually, great on a cold night. It's actually kind of cold, and that makes it a little bitterer than it would be. Bitterer, is that a word?
Bitterer?
Bitterer.
Hi, honey, you're a bitterer.
It makes it more bitter than it would be if it was warm.
Right.
Because normally the malty beers, they actually taste a little sweeter if you
don't.
if it's not too cold.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah,
but one of my questions is.
you have a question?
Yeah, what happened to Budweiser? Because Budweiser used to be on the top of the kingpin.
Well, actually, I know what happened to Budweiser.
And all of a sudden, you got thousands and thousands of microbrews that taste a hell of a lot better than Budweiser.
Well, the law is what happened. They changed that law, allowing microbrews to sell.
Yeah, which is great.
And they did sell. They did. And they just started springing up all over the place.
Yeah, if you really think about it, Budweiser's made with rice. And they actually brag about it in their ads.
Well,
what did Budweiser, when they first...
So is Sapporo.
Yeah.
Japanese.
Right. What did Budweiser originally make their beer? They probably didn't make it out of rice.
Oh, original Czech Budweiser was not made out of rice. It was made according to the German purity law.
Yeah, exactly.
Hops, barley, wheat.
And that's it.
And that's
water.
it. Well, water, yeah. And that literally is it.
But when they came over here to this country,
we got a lot of rice over here.
Yeah, but we're not talking a couple of 100 years ago. There's not rice growing all over Christ creation.
No.
So they must have made it out of something else besides rice.
By the way, for anybody who might have tried Sapporo, I think that's better than Bud, myself. I would like to try the original Czech Bud, because you can still get that.
Yeah, you get it. Yeah, sure.
Ian Anderson from
It's Budweiser.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's Czechoslovakia.
I spoke to a guy from the Czech Republic a while back, and I looked at him, and I was talking to his daughter, and I said, "Give that guy a Budweiser." And he looked right at me, and he knew exactly what I was talking about. So it's pretty cool. Anyway, that's our kind of our beer review for this evening.
Well, yeah, unless we add something into it. We're still drinking them, so
Every once in a while, it may come up.
Right. We may have additional content.
And if it really comes up quite violently, that means we've had way too many.
But if you want to see more, I was just going to say we have a lot of beer reviews going back the past year. Yeah, so we've got lots of beer reviews, and there'll be more to come. And maybe some cider reviews, and maybe even a mead review or something.
A mead review would be good, because we came across some historical mead, and we made mead. We can actually make mead. Because mead's not that bad. You really think about it. Some of the stuff's not bad.
They feel the same way about you.
Yeah. Well, I think mead's pretty cool. Yeah. Anyway,
So anyway,
here we are into the next bit of our show.
don't jump the gun though.
Yeah, don't
Because
gun jump.
We don't want to jump the gun. This is very important.
How do you jump the gun?
Well, you know what that comes from? Probably when they fired a gun at the race. If you jump the gun, you start running before the gun fires.
Oh, yes. Jumping the gun. Yeah, that's a good analogy.
Okay, so anyway,
It'll help your junk.
wait a minute, is this mine or yours?
No, that's mine.
Oh.
You were drinking that one there.
Oh, there's hardly anything left.
I know, Jesus.
What the hell?
Damn.
It's a good beer. No, I like this a lot.
Very nice. Well balanced.
I really
Yeah.
should have saved one and let it warm up because I'm
like
sure it would taste really good.
I like
warm,
it a little colder myself.
A lot of people don't realize that a lot of dark beers actually taste sweeter warm.
Well,
They taste quite different.
like the IPAs, an Indian IPA.
I don't mean warm like, bath temperature warm. I mean like
Hey, George, did you pass me that
60
95
degrees,
You
65.
passed me that 95-degree beer.
Yeah, not talking about boiling. That's different.
Yeah, can you imagine that? You're an Indian, you're in the British Royal Service, and you go to India, and you get yourself some of that 95-degree beer. I wonder if there is a beer. It's called the 95-degree beer. It's designed to be drunk, or whatever you want to call it, when the temperature is 95 degrees. That can be kind of interesting. Can you imagine that? No, what the hell would that be? Hi, honey, you want some of that 95-degree beer? Anyway, what's going on here anyway?
Oh, is something going on?
Yeah. Let's get on to another topic here while we have time, before the weather changes. Anyway, we're here. I'm still drinking this next bottle of this Southern Tier here.
Yeah, that's a little better.
It's good. It's good beer. Good beer. Good
I
beer.
can adjust the lighting for a
Oh,
moment.
very good. All right.
Sometimes you got to do these things.
Yeah.
Most shows would have to go to a commercial break or something like that. I just reached up and moved it. See, that's see when you have too many
Genius
people.
of perfection.
Well, when you have too many people,
You have to call somebody.
Yeah,
to
we
do
don't
that.
we don't do that. I just reached up and I moved the light.
Here's what happens. Here's what happens with that deal.
Actually, I'm gonna move this other light up here too. Don't go away.
Yeah. Here's what happens. If this was like some sort of government entity we're doing the show for, it'd be like, hello, Mr. Smith, would you please come up and adjust the lighting for the show? And then what would happen? You'd have Mr. Smith would have to call his assistant, and then they have to fill out the appropriate forms, and then 45 minutes later, after the show is over, they'd actually come up and adjust the lights. That's what would happen. The way that all works, it's bizarre, obnoxious, and stupid.
Is that the way it works?
Yeah. Governmental regulations, we dictate we have 15 people do the one job that a 5-year-old can complete in 3 minutes.
Okay, so here we are in our doing our news
Broadcast
report.
studios.
We're gonna pull in our live web page now.
Oh, very good. Go ahead. Pull in the live web page.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull that in.
How do you do that? How do you pull that in?
Yeah, I don't know why you're doing that. Because you shouldn't be doing that.
I got a deviated septum.
You got deviated something, all right. Something wrong with you. Holy shit. There's only so much I can do.
Boy, you know those planes flying overhead here, they're pretty loud. I have to call the airport about that. I thought I heard one flying overhead. Whew, boy, pretty bad. Yeah, anyway, what do we got going on here?
Okay, so here we are, little tiny people. Hi.
Hello, everybody. We're stuck in a corner here.
And what we're going to do is we're just making this page big so everybody can see it. Could have done this beforehand, but then you wouldn't have seen the behind the scenes action right now.
Behind the scenes action. El Timbo here and the Mike Man.
So we're going to have a little fun here and play the old mugshot match game. The way this works is, if you haven't seen this before, is that
That's game 75 with, what's his face? Ray Burban, whatever the hell his name was.
Are you gonna Gene Rayburn?
Gene Rayburn.
Gene Rayburn. I remember that shit. Ooh.
Yeah. That's game 75.
Ah, the good old days.
And here we
game
are.
shows. All right. Let's get on topic now, Tim, please.
Okay, you're right.
Okay.
Well, actually,
let's get on topic.
Okay, so here we have some mugshots. And by the way, Tim and I would like to
encourage you.
Well, no. Can you let me finish the sentence before you fill it in? Sometimes you don't know what I'm going to say. I was simply going to say that these people here are innocent until proven guilty.
You're right, exactly.
Okay? So just because they are on a mugshot doesn't mean they actually did whatever it is they're accused of.
Well, that doesn't necessarily mean they're not either.
However,
based on our
fun little game here is thusly done.
Yes, right.
Thusly.
Thusly done. Ooh. My God, we're getting really up in the
You like that?
Yeah, thusly done.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to zoom this up a little bit and see if it works.
All right, zoom it
see
up
if this
a bit.
works for us.
Ready.
I think this works.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
All right, so here we have some nice people who unfortunately have had some.
Yeah. Unfortunate incidents happen.
They've had some unfortunate run-ins with law enforcement.
Not necessarily of their own making, but then again, who knows? Yeah, but you know, the mugshots on here are kind of different because they don't get the side view. Where's the side view? Turn to the right, turn to the left, this kind of thing.
Well, we got what we got, so
I mean,
let's see. Okay, so we have these alleged offenses down here, and then the mugshots to whom they belong. And again, these people aren't necessarily
guilty, but
they have been charged with a particular offense.
Crime, yeah.
And our fun game here
is to figure out what?
Is to figure out match
game 75.
Match the perp with the offense.
Yes.
Okay. So we have drunk driving, burglary, assault, always a good one.
Yes.
Theft. Somebody wanted something.
And they weren't really supposed to have it, but they got it anyway.
And then child neglect.
Child neglect.
Oh. So let's take a look.
Okay, number 1.
She's got a look on her face like, oh, jeez.
I'm guilty as shit.
How the hell did this happen? She's got a look on her face. Well, I don't know what kind of look she's got. I mean, she looks like her expression is hard to.
Yes, but she's got like some sort of college ID thing on her shirt there. So
I don't know what that is exactly. I'm not sure if that's what that is.
Either that or it stands for whacked.
Here is somebody who is.
She's just belligerent.
She looks a little belligerent. She's a little pissed. She's like, this is bullshit.
She's assault or theft.
She's got her lips pursed a little bit. I don't know if that means anything. She's got some interesting tattoos.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean she's guilty of anything.
No.
Looking down, despondent.
Yeah. I'd say the last one is drunk driving.
Yeah, this kind of looks like drunk driving.
Yeah.
You know what? I think the child neglect is right here.
Right.
You know why? Because she's looking down like she's regretful.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I agree.
All right, let's put. How come we can't put her with the child neglect?
I don't know.
Oh, I guess we had to redo it because of the graphics.
Right.
All right. So child neglect goes to this nice lady.
Yeah.
With the tattoos. Now, what about this nice lady here? She's like looking up to God, like, oh Jesus, what did I get myself into? Burglary, assault, drunk driving, theft. Notice we got theft and then we got burglary, which is interesting. So we got two.
They're almost the same.
Yeah, but
how do you separate that?
Well, burglary is kind of like breaking.
That's breaking.
It's not breaking and entering, but it's more like that. It's
entering and breaking.
Theft is, I think, kind of like you just grab somebody's shit and ran with it. You know?
Well, maybe she went into McDonald's or Kmart and ran out, and she borrowed something she wasn't supposed to take, like one of those fabulous blue light specials. I know what happened. She went to Kmart and stole the blue light, so they no longer can use it.
It's a
They
good
no
move.
longer have any blue light specials because the light has
It's actually not a
disappeared.
bad move at all.
Yeah, I congratulate her on that. If she's in charge of a theft or burglary, to get that blue light special the hell out of here, because no one wants to see the damn thing anyway.
All right. So back to Well, let's what about her though? Is she drunk driving, burglary, assault?
I'm gonna go with probably drunk driving. It's either one of those two.
This lady here though, I mean, she does kind of look like drunk driving. Like she's, oh, I'm in trouble. My insurance is going
she
up.
can come over to my house anytime. You know, I'll show her the principles of drunk driving.
Let's give her drunk driving. I think you're
Yeah.
right about her. We're gonna give her drunk driving. That we don't mean it that way, but you know.
We're gonna give her. Hey, how about that? You go to the police department before you commit one of these crimes, and they give you like some sort of pass, and it says assault, child neglect.
I'm thinking
drunk
assault for this blonde.
driving. Yeah, for the I agree with you there. She's kind of heavy.
And probably whoever she hit probably deserved it. You know.
Yeah, could be your ex, whatever, you know.
This chick here, I'm thinking burglary. I'm thinking burglary for her.
Yeah.
And
She's
theft for her.
whatever. Let's give it a go.
Right? What do you think?
Okay.
Theft, burglary, assault, child neglect.
Yeah.
We were probably all wrong.
Yeah, she can come over. The child neglect can come over anytime and talk to me. I'll take her hiking.
Okay, so this is for the big prize.
Ah.
Do you know what the big prize is?
Yeah. Next month's show is the big prize. Is what that is.
Here we go. What did we get? Oh. We didn't get... We got one right. Tim,
Oh.
no, we got two right.
Two,
Tim,
hey.
you were right. Drunk driving for this chick.
Yeah. Burglary.
And burglary for this chick.
Yeah.
And this chick is assault.
Oh.
And this was the child neglect right here.
Oh, yeah.
And she just stole shit.
Yeah.
I still say she looks remorseful. She's looking
Yeah.
down like, oh.
I know what she stole, too. She went into a tattoo shop and ran out with all the tools. Stole the ink.
Let's say maybe she stole the tattoo she's got on.
Oh, yeah, you never know. Anyway, well,
So,
you can make out some good on that one.
Let's try another one.
All right, why not?
This is fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like a Tim show.
Yeah.
Educational, entertaining.
And also entertaining.
I
We're
just
not
said
exactly
that.
sure how much
just said-
entertainment you're going to get out
I
of
just
it.
said entertaining.
You do.
I said educational, entertaining.
And
what's your third? You have a
neglect.
No.
Educational, entertaining, and neglect. Do we neglect any education here?
Never mind. All right, let's go to the previous contest here.
Take me to the
there we go.
videotape.
These people.
Oh, they all look mad.
All right, now this one here is.
There's one friendly guy out of the whole bunch of them. Everybody else is pissed off.
Okay, now this time we have to match up their mugshot with the item they allegedly stole.
Ah,
And the items down here are a car,
right.
some food, some Jack Links, beef jerky.
What's the danger? What do they got? The next one.
I'm not. You know what? I just looked at this Jack Links, this
Yeah.
beef jerky, and I'm thinking, man, I could go for some of that right now. I got little munchies going on.
Yeah.
So, what were we talking about? Oh yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
So, and what is this? This is
Danger, danger, danger.
It's a bottle of danger. So this bottle of danger. I don't know what the fuck. The hell is that? I don't know.
Slide is not.
Something poison. You know, ammonia or something.
What is it? Strychnine or something?
Could be. Some meat.
Yeah.
A slab of steak there. Oh, Pokemon.
Oh yeah, I have to have that.
This is important because
Yeah.
Pokemon is one of those things that, you know how in the old days people said, well, you need food, shelter,
Right.
clothing.
Now you need food, shelter, and Pokemon.
Well, clothing is still needed, but
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon is added on.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, along with a few other
Oh,
things like
there's an addition.
cable TV,
Yeah.
and internet.
There's an addition to what you need: shelter, food, Pokemon. It's like a subset off of clothing.
But some people are actually asking to have Pokemon put to the front of the list instead of food, shelter, clothing.
It's
Pokemon, food, shelter,
clothing. Yeah.
Yeah, let's get our priorities straight.
Well, if you can't have food, then you get Pokemon.
Is that what it is? It's
What
like,
is a Pokemon anyway?
You don't know what Pokemon is?
I heard about it. I heard somebody
Pokemon
mentioned
is-
it to me.
Well, it's this Japanese stuff. That's what it's Japanese Pokemon. It means I
What do
forget
you
what
do?
it means.
Poke yourself with it?
Yeah, well, these are little figures and big TV shows, video games. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. you know.
So one of the guys was telling me that you run all over Christ's creation looking for these damn things. It's like a geocache for Pokemon.
No.
Yeah. They run all over Christ's creation looking for them.
Not me.
Yeah.
Not me.
You get yourself Pokemon up.
I don't care where they are. Let them stay there.
When's the last time you had a Pokemon up your Pokemon?
All right, so let's take a look at our perps up here.
Yeah.
Our alleged perps.
Yeah, alleged thieves.
Now, again, I just want to say that these people may not have done a damn thing.
No.
Sometimes, you know.
But they sure as hell look like it.
Well, some of them kind of look like they've done something.
Just like I look like myself at the.
Some of them-
How are you?
The problem is, we may not be catching.
Yeah, you see those people in there? They all look like it. They all look like it. They all do. Every single one of them looks like they committed some sort of crime.
Tim, you're rolling off the tracks again.
Oh, very good.
Tim,
They all did it. They all
pull
did it.
that. You know the cord on the train. Pull the cord, Tim. Pull the cord. All right. Now let's start over here. This fella here.
Oh, he's a sweet looking guy.
What kind of shirt is he wearing? Looks like.
Looks like
It almost looks like
he's
he's
a barber.
I know. It looks like he's got a barber thing on there.
Well, maybe he needed a. Let's see. Maybe he needed some food. He wasn't getting paid.
Now here's this nice lady here. She's got some.
Dreadlocks.
Is that what those are?
Yeah, those are dreadlocks.
Corn rolls.
Yeah, cornrows, dreadlocks, and she probably needs some like deodorant.
She
Or shampoo.
is. She's got like one of those flat expressions.
Yeah.
You know, which is of course what you might have if you're getting your mugshot.
Yeah. I would go with the chops because she's probably hungry.
Now this guy here. Let's check this guy out. Look at this guy.
Let it be.
He's got a shirt on that says "Let It Be." We don't know if there's anything else under that, but that could just be the Beatles' "Let It Be,"
Yeah.
or it could be a generic "Let It Be," like
I committed a crime.
Peace
Let it
Brother,
be.
dude. You know, like the New Millennium hippie version here.
Oh well, let it be like, dude. Yeah.
Okay, and then she's got an orange thing on here,
She's already got a jumpsuit on.
or she's a nurse. Just possibility.
And she was after some Pokemon for her patients.
I don't know. And then there's this guy, this fella here, who looks like almost like he's got a crew cut, almost.
He looks ex-military.
He looks like he might be a cop or military or just a skinhead, you know, a white supremacist Nazi maybe.
Yeah, one of them low-life...
Not that we're saying he is. I mean,
flag faggots.
we don't know for sure.
Maybe he's out there
I'm just
searching
checking
for some steak.
I'm just checking the old monitor for the old...
Sound. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. It seems like we may be dropping some frames.
Oop, it could be serious. Maybe we have too many frames up there.
All right. Well, if we're dropping frames, it's just you know, it's a bad habit, but we can't help it.
Yeah, it's a frame dropper.
All right. So, who stole the car? Do you think?
A gentleman on the extreme right stole the car.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think so too. He looks like somebody who's got places to go.
Places
You know
to
what I
go and people to see.
Places to go, and he ain't got time to mess around.
Right, I agree.
And it's you notice this is not an old car here either. Of course, we don't know if it's the exact car.
Right.
But let's give him the car,
Yeah.
because I bet you that's right. Now, how about her? What would she steal?
Pokemon.
Pokemon is a possibility, or what about this danger stuff here?
Yeah, give her the danger. Give her the danger. Rick. Danger.
All right, let's give her the danger. The whatever it is, the juggle, whatever the hell it is.
Right. The chick with the dreadlocks, we'll give her the steak.
You think she wants the steak?
She's hungry.
So she's hungry.
Yeah.
What about, you don't think that she might be more interested in the fast food version here?
Maybe. Yeah. I agree.
You know
Give
who
her
I
the
think,
Jack Links.
You know who I think took the steak? This dude here. Because he knows better than to grab this shit.
Yeah,
He's like,
you're not gonna get much out of the Jack Links.
Let's give this man the steak. And, all right, let's give her the Jack Links, and let's give Let It Be Man the Pokemon. All right? So for the big prize
Of nothing.
of absolutely nothing, what do we got? We got two right.
Oh, hey.
Holy shit, Tim. We got the steak right. See, this guy here, he's not fucking around. He doesn't want no damn jerky. He doesn't need no poison. Okay, and she stole the car.
Well, beam.
Allegedly stole the car.
Right.
I'll be damned.
Look at the intellectual Pokemon.
This guy, let it be, Pokemon.
Yeah. Woo-hoo. You know what the deal with him is, the Pokemon, don't you? He ain't got nothing better to do but sit home and spin.
Yeah, Mr. Video Game right here. You know what? I totally believe he's guilty. Now this nice lady here, was hungry. All right?
Yeah.
Like this dude over here. Steak.
Yeah.
Hey, man. Got something to eat. So, no, she didn't have time for poison. She bought some jerky. I mean, she stole some jerky. But she might have bought it if she could have.
But she was jerking around in the store, and on the video surveillance thing, she said, I got the Jack Links, and I'm out of here.
She's doing the best she can, Tim.
Yeah.
She's trying hard. Now, this guy over here, he didn't buy the car.
Nope.
He was buying this shit.
What is this shit?
Well, I don't know what this is, but I don't think I want him to have it. You know, because he looks like he might be...
he might be one of them two guys.
One of those guys that's got a grudge.
Yeah, one of those guys. Yes. Anyway, so much for this particular episode of The Smoking Gun.
You know what?
What the hell?
Here's another one. Let's do another one. And then we got to...
yeah, we gotta move on.
We'll have to move on.
Oh, unlawful...
Because we have a full night.
What is unlawful contact?
Well, that is when you touch something that you are forbidden to touch through the law. In other words...
Hi, honey.
In other words, you've been told not to touch, not to contact that young girl across the street.
Right, exactly.
And yet you do.
I'm going to go with Mr. Fuzzbuster Hairdo here.
Oh, wait a minute. We gotta take a look now. Let's not be hasty.
Oh, I would be hasty.
Oh, you won't be hasty?
Yeah, right on. Unlawful contact, Mr. Fuzzbuster. Yeah, it looks like he's got a toupee.
This guy here? Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
You think that's unlawful contact?
Yeah, I do.
I was thinking marijuana possession for him. You don't think so?
Mm-mm.
What about narcotics?
Yeah, I would go with that. Yeah.
Narcotics?
Yeah.
Unlawful contact. What about her? She could be the unlawful contact.
I would go with prostitution immediately, right straight up and down.
What, her?
No. Straight up and down. Yeah.
Prostitution?
Yeah.
She could be, she's got that look on her face. She could be any of these things. Marijuana possession.
Yeah.
This guy here is probably the marijuana. Oh, see that? It says smoke this.
Yeah, right.
Let's give him the marijuana
guy.
All right. So I'm going to say that she is the narcotics. You know?
I'm going to go with prostitution.
I think we'll go with prostitution, even though it may seem a little sexist to do that.
Well, anyway.
Now we got homicide and unlawful contact. Between these two, who's more likely to have tried to kill somebody or done it? Look at those eyes. This guy's got those eyes like
ah.
Yeah. Those are homicide eyes right there.
Homicide.
And then again, unlawful contact.
Homicide eyes. It sounds like a new Kurt Cobain thing.
Okay, and by the way, I don't know if I mentioned before, but anyone we get right, they win a free trip to Wabash Falls, New York.
Yeah, they win a free trip to Alcatraz.
The town that means well. And everybody gets for their, because once you get here, you want money for postcards and whatnot.
Yeah.
Everybody, and something to eat. So everybody gets $17
and 23 cents.
And postage and, and 23 cents.
To their favorite destination.
Coupons and stuff. So
yeah. Anyway, let's go and submit.
Are we ready? For the big prize. The big prize. $1.25 in dimes.
Ho, ho. Oh,
we got two right?
We're still going good. Two out of 5.
So I had a feeling she was the one that got caught with the weed.
Who's the prostitution? Oh, prostitution is all
prostitution down here. Grandma. Grandma got caught prostituting.
Yeah.
Damn.
She was putting it out there.
So marijuana for her. This guy was unlawful contact.
Well, he said smoking.
Well,
so maybe he's talking about smoking.
I should have known that was too easy. That was like on purpose, almost like a clue.
I like the narcotics possession.
We got her
She's
right.
Cute.
We got her.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Homicide.
We got him right too. Yeah. Because I told you those eyes.
Yeah.
That's Charles Manson eyes right there.
Yeah.
He's got the Charlie Manson look, and his beard is so neat.
Yes.
Crazy people who kill people, crazy homicide people, they spend a lot of time on the beard.
Yep.
Normal people got other things to do. I'm just saying. And then prostitution. Well, I don't know. Look, I don't want to be sexist right here, but how much, really? What is the story here? How much could this lady have possibly charged? I mean, we're talking, this is budget stuff, right? I mean, what's going on here?
This is way too expensive. She must be picking up somebody who doesn't care.
I just don't see her making a lot of money. Let me just say that. I'm not trying to be rude, but let me just say that. I don't see her making a lot of money. And
maybe she did years ago, but she ain't doing it now. Anyway,
so
that
was a lot of fun, wasn't it?
That was pretty interesting, to say the least. Absolutely.
Here we are now in our newsroom kind of thing. Pretty exciting.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
It's like, who knows what we're going to do next. Why don't you move over this way a little bit, because you're off camera.
I'll move over.
Okay, so what we need to do now is take a little break.
Okay.
Because that's what professionals do.
Yeah, you don't see those news people on ABC doing that, do you?
No, because
they're boring.
What we do is so difficult that we got to take like a breather, because we're just like talking nonstop. It occurs to me that I didn't really talk about what's coming up on the show tonight. We just rolled right into it.
Well, we have to talk about that then.
Which is what we do. That's
Go ahead, bring that stuff
Don't
up.
talk about that. There you go again, pointing out things that are not seen on the show.
Who cares?
Stop doing that. I've told you before about these production mistakes you're making with the show. I want you to stop fucking around and causing problems like that.
Oh, blow it out your ass.
All right. And
anyway,
I'd like to apologize for the sound of Tim's voice, but
Hi.
it's what he was given. No, I'm kidding. I was going to say I want to apologize for the sound of the traffic going by, but Tim is smoking endless cigars in here, and I can't freaking breathe whatsoever. All right, so were we going to do something?
If you're at the mall or McDonald's and you hear this voice, it's time you get the hell out.
Has the show started yet?
I don't know.
You don't know either? Okay, so...
And now back to our regular scheduled program.
Our regularly scheduled nonsense.
Tonight's special program is going to be done by the Mike and Tim Show because nobody else gives a shit.
I don't like that.
Okay, let's try something else. Here we are at the Battle of Dunkirk.
All right, so what we're going to do now, before we come back and start talking about some of our top fives, because it is Top 5 Saturday, and we have some fun top fives coming up. What we're going to do now is play one of our most famous top fives that everybody loves. And when I say everybody, I mean lots of folks.
The mass population out there in the internet world love this bit.
Do they?
It was conceived in love, talked about in love, and then thrown out with an abortion.
Okay, so what I need to do now is, since I forgot to set this up beforehand,
you'll have to do it now.
I need Tim to keep talking while I set this up.
This particular bit took years in the making.
You know what? Tim? Maybe never mind.
Yes. Back in 1735, when I was getting together the revolution, me, Benedict Arnold, and other people put this bit together. It's 345 years old. So, therefore, our forefathers fought for this. They don't know what they're doing. They never knew then. They don't know now. As I become president, me, my brothers, the Kennedys, will all eventually die of violent deaths. I myself will alcoholize myself to the point of stupidity. Then, my father will dig us out because he ran drugs and alcohol during the actual Depression and when alcohol was not allowed. That's how we made our money. If it wasn't for World War II, our family would be a complete fuck up. Anyway, are you done setting this up?
I think so. Okay, so here we are.
Yep.
Mike and Tim's top 5 reasons that Vincent van Gogh may have cut off his own ear.
Do you remember those actual?
I do.
All right.
I have the list.
Oh, you got the list.
The man,
The man himself.
the painter, the painting is like quadro amounts of like plaster.
It's on his face there, like some sort of like yellow fever.
Why did he choose the yellow paint in such thickness? Was the man mentally there?
Well, some people think he was crazy. That's actually reason number 1. Theory number 1 is he cut off his own ear because he was fucking crazy.
Was he?
That's the theory, number 1 thing. Do you believe
Yeah.
that? Do you
Yeah, I
believe
mean,
that?
you can actually like take a piece off of here and, send it off. Maybe he had a girlfriend or something he was trying to impress. The paintings weren't good enough. He actually had to send off a piece of the flesh and say, "Here, baby,
Maybe so.
mail it back. I'll get your address that way." If you take a
I
look
know
at this
that's
one
what
here, this skyline kind of thing. I mean, we got a church in here. Looks like some sort of burned, tree here in this one. Oh, heavy, heavy, heavy.
Well, that's another theory is that he was suffering from lead poisoning because of the paint.
What was he doing? Breathing, smoking that paint in there? Was that what he was doing?
That may just be from getting
I know.
all over himself.
Like he's doing one of these things. He'd bring like some sort of envelope and like, "Hey, give me some of that paint there, honey." Kind of
Maybe
like
he
orange.
didn't, maybe he
Eh,
maybe he didn't clean up after himself with his paint.
that's
Some
a
people think he was
possibility.
doing it just to get attention.
Really?
Yeah.
How did that work out?
Well, I don't know.
Well, who is we trying to get attention from? Maybe his parents. He hated his parents. He came from an upper middle class family that had lots of money and stuff. And maybe he just wasn't getting it from his mom and dad.
I don't know if he hated his parents or not. I don't know.
They were-
The other
they were
theory is
supportive.
that maybe he never did cut his ear off.
Was this just some
It's
sort of
just
like,
some kind of rumor.
everybody
Like an
said,
urban legend kind of thing.
"Yeah, Vincent's crazy. Let's talk about how he might cut his ear off. He might send it out to his
You
girlfriend."
know how rumors, have a life
Yeah,
of their own. If he was so crazy that he would chop his ear off, Charles Manson would have chopped his ears off years ago. Okay, well, thanks for watching. And if you've sat through this nonsense, why not check out some of our other stuff? And don't forget, don't miss our live show every third Saturday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time.
I mean, other artists like this Poldark guy or whatever the hell his name is. He goes Poldark, whatever his name was. He goes and runs his car off in Long Island down there. Poldark.
What the hell are you talking about?
He was another crazy artist.
That is very interesting.
I would say so.
Thanks for that info.
There's no question about it.
So next,
Everything is
next,
yellow. Oh, so gauche.
is that something people do to get attention? They cut their ear off?
Well, I haven't done that myself personally, me being an artist and all. But, if other people have set their legs, their arms.
Have you ever thought about cutting your ear off?
No, you need those. You can cut your fingers off.
That's what I've heard. You need those too, though, really.
Yeah, but you can get away with less of a
I
finger.
suppose you can lose one or two.
Yeah, that would be all right.
Pretty much everything is important, though. It's best not to cut anything off.
Yeah, but if you had to lose a couple,
That's my
maybe,
opinion.
like sniffing, it's too much noise.
To be honest, I don't actually...
Well, maybe the reason he cut his ear off is so that, there's he can't hear anymore, so he can concentrate on his art.
So far, this has been an amazingly informative thing.
Absolutely.
Thing. I wouldn't even call it a video. This is more of a thing. All these flat Earth people out there.
Yep.
How come one or two of them haven't had their GPS drive them to the edge? You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, think about that.
Seems like something you would do.
You
Seems
know,
like something you would want to do.
why don't the flat Earth people have a convention
Yeah.
on the round Earth?
Yeah. Yeah, they could fly all in from all over the round planet.
Then they could go to a flat location. Now, where would that be? this flat location?
Someplace flat, I guess.
Yeah, but
Maybe
it's
out-
all got a curve to it. So how the hell
maybe
would
out
you?
the plains.
You,
Yeah,
couldn't, you couldn't have a.
Well, they think that's just an optical illusion, that curve. It's not real.
Maybe they could levitate above the Earth in a flat place, and therefore they could actually have a flat convention. Everything would be flat there.
You know what?
That would be pretty cool.
You know what the thing is with these flat Earth people? There's like one or two conclusions. Either they really believe this shit, and they're really fucking sad, or they're full of shit and they're just like playing along because they got nothing better to do, which is also really fucking sad. The thing is, it's hard to say which one is worse.
Attention nature lovers, now available from the Colorado Sound Company. The new CD, Sounds of Animal Reproduction. Never before has such a plethora of audio imagery been gathered together on one CD. Nature lovers, pet lovers, animal lovers, get it now. Sounds of Reproduction from the Colorado Sound Company. It'll bring out the beast in you.
Live.
Here we are. We
At
are
least I
back
hope so,
live.
anyway.
Well, we're pretty sure we are.
Yeah. Welcome back to a little bit of episode there of one of our old bits, Sounds of Animal Reproduction.
Yeah, that's one of our most popular bits, I must say.
Yeah. It's actually one of the most popular bits, and the best part about it is it's one of those deals where it took like a very short time to look it up, and all of a sudden we had it.
And all of a sudden we had it.
Wingo!
Now we can't get rid of it.
Well, anyway.
Okay, so moving along.
Where are we moving
Let's
to?
talk about the top 5 most awful pieces of artwork.
Yeah, good. All right. If you could call them artwork.
If you could call them artwork. Now, here we go. Now, this is from a couple web pages, but I'm going to give them my own numbers because I don't necessarily agree with the order they have here, but they do have some points.
Right.
Now, this is good. Here is New York City Garbage Cube. It's an acrylic cube filled with trash from the Big Apple.
Oh, Christ.
They are considered modern pieces of art, and they sell for $50 to $100.
Yeah, but what would happen? So you got one, so you order. Let's order one of these. Just for the hell of it, we'll fake order one of them, and then we'll see what they're filled with. Can you imagine the disgusting garbage that's in one of these things? What if it's some crap? You know, what is it? Some crap, some disgusting shit that's scraped up from the city of New York called artwork. Who the hell want to buy that? Maybe it's some prophylactics scraped up from the city around Times Square where the old sleazy motels used to be and those peep shows that they had during the 70s, and it's a reminiscence of that shit in some sort of plexiglass container. To me, that's not good.
Okay, so
Anyway.
let's move along to this picture here. Here's another example of some really useless artwork. This is a picture which is titled The Holy Virgin Mary. And it depicts the Virgin Mary, sort of, composed of elephant dung and pages from pornographic magazines. The Catholics will love this. While some consider this a bold statement, others rightly consider it probably a complete waste of time and garbage.
Well, elephant dung. At least they're being environmentally considerate when they're actually doing this.
You know, this is so timely because obviously everybody nowadays is using elephant dung for so many things, including award-winning paintings.
Now, just think about elephant dung. What would happen if Starbucks started using elephant dung in some of their coffees? You go into Starbucks and go, "Hi, I'd like some elephant dung, please. Could I have elephant dung in my coffee?" I don't know how that would work, but
Here's another one.
Here's Jackson. We talked about this before.
Now, when I first looked at this, I thought it was a picture of a bramble on the ground.
Right.
But a closer examination reveals that it's just somebody going like this with paint.
No, actually not.
That's
It's
what
not.
That's what it says it is.
No, they actually, what this guy did. He took all these paint cans, put holes in the bottom of them, and he dripped the stuff all over top of Kansas.
It's a drip painting.
Yeah, it's a drip painting. That's his idea, and this shit sold for millions.
$140 million this shit sold for.
Yep.
Hardworking people are out there digging ditches, directing traffic, whatever. And this guy lets paint drip on a canvas, and somehow
it sells for all this stuff.
$140 million.
The deal is he's dead. He got killed in a car accident. He's driving to Long Island at excessive speed, and he killed a bunch of people along with himself. Therefore, all of his paintings are all special now.
Now, here's a Van Gogh.
Yeah.
And this guy here doesn't like Van Gogh, but I think, you know what? This is a lot better than the last one.
We call this a drip painting.
All right, folks, let me explain here.
Yeah.
Painting?
Or drip.
Not painting. Picture?
Not picture.
Okay? I think we just scrolled down. Now, same thing here. Whistler's Mother. Not a really colorful picture.
Right.
Also, this is called arrangement in gray and black.
No shit.
And that's pretty much what it is, as you can see. It's mostly gray and black. But still, it's a picture. This is not a picture.
This is a jumblization of a bunch of paint.
Jumblization. That's a good word. That is a good word.
This here, this one, this is Andy Warhol.
Andy Warhol.
Yeah. Campbell Soup. No shit. This doesn't do anything for me either. You know?
Hey, it's great
Today
that you can paint pictures of
whose relevance has gone.
Again, even this, as useless as it is better than the other one.
The other one, yeah.
This one here, this is not a picture.
This is...
It's a mess.
That's exactly what it is.
But it's not a picture.
Yeah.
This is a dumb picture, but it is a picture. So...
I wonder if you used the particular brand, you know, like beef barley or chicken noodle.
I don't know.
I mean, you know.
I don't know. And you know what else? I don't give a shit. I'm completely uninterested. Does that mean something?
Oh, wait a minute. Now this one, next one makes sense. This is a good artistic picture.
And the article guy here is saying, well, you know, she's not really that hot. Well, yeah.
Well, it presents a masterpiece. It's actually pretty damn good.
But it's still, I mean, it's Da Vinci. Da Vinci could shit on a
paper plate,
and it would
be a picture.
Yeah, I think it would still look better than this crap up here. All right, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I think our cat has done things that are more interesting than this picture here. And believe me, our cat ain't known for its its interesting stuff.
Yeah, well, let's see what he says. So-called master pajamas are trying to, you gotta see a person thing, blah, blah, blah. She's not even hot. Well, anyway. Such is life.
What's
Anyway,
all this then?
Let's move on. What else we got?
Will you stop talking stupid?
Oh, I talk all the time. What's your
You're
problem?
talking very stupid.
Well, you might as well talk stupid.
All right. Now, this is a disturbing story.
Yeah, it is.
A man, at first I got this confused. I thought that an illegal alien had been force-fed goat meat, cocaine, and booze. But apparently...
An illegal alien?
Is this guy an illegal alien?
No.
I don't even know where that came from. Apparently a man force-fed a goat cocaine and booze.
Well, you got a high goat?
He wanted to get the goat high. Now, who has cocaine that he wants to give to a goat? You know, who's going to waste good whiskey and coke on a goat?
Goat.
What's the goat doing? Is the goat like, oh yeah, that's good, man. Give me some of that stuff. Man. Rock and roll.
Hey, can you imagine? The goat's like, hey guys, come on over here. Check this out. I got some good stuff.
And what we have here is a goat abuse case.
A goat abuse case.
The infamous goat abuser.
How many goats did he actually coke up?
Now, here's the thing. A horse trainer is locked up on a felony animal cruelty charge after...
What?
He's locked up on a felony cruelty to animal charge after a video was found showing him force-feeding a goat cocaine and whiskey.
Did he mix it?
I don't know. It says the guy works at the farm in the city of Grayson. He's being held lieu of $11,200 bond. He is also subject to an immigration problem. Apparently,
Get him out of here.
he's an alien.
He's an alien.
So, a tipster provided investigators with a video featuring him holding the goat's horns while a second male suspect inserted cocaine into the animal's nostril. They then opened the goat's mouth and poured whiskey inside.
Yeah, could you see that? Could you see them holding the goat? And the goat's like, you got a stone, you got a high goat. How the heck are you going to figure this out?
Now, here's an important point. The goat was checked out by a veterinarian.
Yeah.
Apparently, he's okay. Apparently, a little toot, he's fine. He actually was asking for a little more. Unfortunately, they got to cut him off.
Yeah, right.
The animal, of course, is now up for adoption at the Gwinnett County Animal Shelter because obviously they can't leave the animal anywhere near
This clown.
this clown here because
What if they had some other type of animals there, like giraffes and rhinoceros and crocodiles? Maybe it would be the same problem. Could you see this guy trying to toke up a crocodile?
so apparently they had too much coke and too much booze. They thought to themselves, hey man, what are we going to do with this all this coke? Oh, let's give it to the goat. That makes perfect sense when you think about it that way.
Yeah, you know what you do? Token up your local goat. What's that? Remember to support your local sheriff? How about token up your goat? Could you imagine going to like an old game farm? Hey, yeah, Mr. Game Farm. Yeah, I'm in charge of a. I've got an excess amount of cocaine here. Would you mind giving it to all your little animals here at the game farm?
Now here's something that's a little disturbing.
Yeah.
A couple nabbed for an X-rated public romp.
Oh.
She is 62 and he
Right.
is 55. And apparently they're a couple. You know,
all right.
They were found having sex on the front steps of a Florida dental office. A lewd display that was in full view of passers-by.
Well, maybe they were into like extreme dentistry. Were they sucking on each other's teeth?
Why were they doing this? It doesn't say. Oh, carrying an open container. Well,
Oh well, they were fucking.
that
They
explains-
were fucking with a can of beer.
that explains why.
Yeah, right.
Now here is a gentleman who loves horses, but a little too much. A miniature horse lover has dodged a prison term. Here is the animal in
Could you
question.
imagine his family?
A Pennsylvania man who admitted having sex on several occasions with a miniature horse has pleaded guilty to his perversity, but will not spend any time behind bars, according to
Right.
court records. In a deal with prosecutors, Travis Wagner, 22, recently copped to a pair of misdemeanor charges, trespassing and sexual intercourse with an animal. Wagner,
Bestiality.
he was originally charged with burglary, a felony in connection with incidents at a barn in rural Lancaster County.
Yeah.
So, he's pictured that right. He was sentenced to 2 years probation and had to pay $2,200 in fines and court costs. A judge also ordered him to have no contact with the victim and or the victim's family.
Yeah, but you notice the actual horse in question?
Yes.
Yes, the eyes have been crossed off. The victim's family. What's that mean? Is there any other miniature horses there? The whole miniature horse family? What about, all these other crimes or like crimes against other humans? What's this guy do? He fucks around with horses. Can you imagine having that written up your resume? Yeah, I do miniature horses.
All right, now I got to get to the gritty details. Now, some
Right.
of you out there may want to close your ears for the next
Yeah, this is really disgusting.
40 seconds. After identifying Wagner as the suspected trespasser, cops interviewed him at his residence. He confessed to having entered the barn to have sex with a miniature horse on at least 3 occasions, and on at least 3. So that really means more like 5 or 6.
Yeah. Bing, 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 bing.
And he admitted to inserting his penis into the miniature horse for approximately 10 minutes, and subsequently ejaculating into the horse's rectum. As seen below, a Google Street View image of the farm shows the miniature horse in the field that is adjacent to the farm he snuck into.
Oh, boy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, lordy.
And of course that's tagged under animal sex. If we click on that, God knows what else we'll see.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of them.
Horse lover, horse lover.
Oh, these are awful. I have sex with my cat and everybody knows. Oh, jeez. Uh-huh.
Trying to make a horse have a baby. Okay, so we got to get rid of this page immediately.
This is really bad.
Now, here we come. This is fun. Isn't this fun? This is a Kim Jong-un impersonator. And he's going to visit the creepy Korean cheerleaders.
Yeah. You'll notice all the cheerleaders from the North Korea, they're all fairly well-fed looking, and they're okay.
Yeah, they're like the only ones.
Yeah, everybody else is dying of malnutrition.
Here are some pictures of cheerleaders.
Yeah.
Korean cheerleaders. Look how happy they are.
Yeah.
They'd better look happy, right?
Yeah, because see, if they try to defect, what happens? 3 generations of your family in North Korea are sent to the gulag to pound stone.
And here is the dimwit's sister, Kim Jong-bitch. Whatever her hell name is, I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, she looks real innocent, doesn't she?
Well, here's the deal about this. You know, when that goofball in North Korea executed his uncle, he probably said to her, hon, sis, why don't you go see the uncle first, because we're going to knock him off next week, and, don't tell him anything. Don't say anything right out, but keep it a secret, but his ass is grass.
So here she is looking very...
very sweet and perfect.
Official, yes. She's so wonderful.
Yes.
Isn't she wonderful?
Very nice.
So wonderful.
I wonder how much, how much they actually share the information. Hey, sis, you mind coming over? We're going to knock off part of the family next week. And,
yeah.
Just say hello and goodbye and see you later.
So, fun stuff coming up.
Yeah, absolutely.
More fun stuff coming
up. Here
up.
at the Mike and Tim Show, it's a regular fest of preferred topics, as you mean. If you've got by the way, folks, if you've got a miniature horse, I suggest you do a background check on that actual horse itself. Don't talk to your horse too much, and make sure the pervert you hire is okay.
Okay, we're going to play a couple of really short bits, and then we're going to play a slightly longer bit, and then we'll be back for more Mike and Tim funny stuff.
Absolutely.
Some of you may be almost shell-shocked now because you're laughing so much. You're trying to hold on to yourself. You're saying to yourself, is this really what the Mike and Tim show's like every week? Are they really this funny all the time? You'll have to tune in and find out, right, Tim?
That's the way it is. We're the Mike and Tim Show.
What are you doing?
I'm doing the
hand signals?
5 funny things we did every night. Oh, that's 10.
Okay, so coming up, a word from Larry's Palace of exotic animal feces. And then a parody of a late-night radio show. So don't go away. Oops, they're still here.
Yep.
So don't go away yet. In a second, you'll go away.
Yes, right. We're on.
Okay, now you can go away. I mean, no, don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hurry, the same old shit. In the market for something different? Don't waste your time looking through the yellow pages for platypus poop. Come to Larry's Palace of Exotic Animal Feces. Bear piles, aardvark manure, antelope dew, parrot pebbles, elephant loaf, rhinoceros mess, mongoose dung, giraffe droppings, crocodile crap. There's only one place to get certified organic great white shark shit. It makes a great holiday gift. Why not get some now? www.animalcrappers.com.
Hey, Bill, how are you?
Hey, Bob, what's new?
Hey, who is that guy in the stall there with you anyway?
Why, that's my ass wiper from asswipers.com.
Your ass wiper?
Sure, I'm too busy to wipe my own ass these days, and they even flush.
They flush? Wow, that's fantastic. Tell me more about that.
Hello, friends. Don't have time to wipe properly? Well, don't get a nasty rash on your butt. Let one of our courteous certified professionals wipe it for you. They'll stand unubiquitously in the corner until needed. Then they spring into action, wiping your ass clean. Asswipers.com, the professional's choice. All right, folks. Bartell here overnight. Our next caller has sent us some rather interesting photos. He claims to have taken some photos and have in his possession some alien feces, some extraterrestrial doo-doo, if you will. So let's get him on the phone right now. Caller, are you there? Yeah, how y'all doing? Very well, sir. Did you want to say your name on the air? Nah, I better just say my name is Lance. Okay, Lance, and where are you calling from, Lance? Well, better just say I'm calling from the Southwest, because I don't want them to trace me. All right. Lance, can you tell us how you stumbled upon this this item? Well, I was out with my dog the other day, and I seen him sniffing at something in the bushes. You know how them dogs do. And I seen him messing around in this here doo-doo. And I said to myself, that don't look like no doo-doo I ever seen. Bart, I want to tell you, I stepped in just about any kind of animal poop there is, Bart. In my day, I've been on safaris in Africa. I stepped in rhinoceros poop. I've stepped in tiger dung. I have stepped in elephant poop. I've seen it all, and this doesn't look like anything I've ever seen. Well, you have sent us a picture here, but just for folks at home, maybe you'd like to describe it. It's kind of reddish, and they're like little round marbles. And it looks like little chopped up bits of something in there. I think that's probably what they eat. What makes you think this is alien? Well, like I said, I never seen nothing like this before. And I think what we got here is some genuine extraterrestrial feces. My own theory, now I'm not an expert, my own theory is it's probably from Arcturus, judging from the size of the marbles and the consistency. When you squeeze them between your fingers, basically what you find is that it's actually very spongy inside. Probably what they eat, some kind of sponge stuff they eat. Okay, would you mind if we took some calls on this? No, don't mind. Okay, great, because I'm sure that a lot of folks are going to have questions about this amazing find. Okay, and the lines are lining up. Let's go east of the Rockies. Kohler, you're on the air. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hey, my name's Bill, and I'm from southern Florida.
Okay, Bill, do you have a question for our guest?
I certainly do.
Hi, Bill.
Hey, hi, how are you?
Just fine.
Hey, I've seen this all the time. They're all over my yard. I believe the entire theory. Absolutely no question about it.
See, Bart, it's not just me. Everybody's having this same kind of thing. Now, caller, is it true? Now, what you're saying is you find them in your yard all the time?
Absolutely.
And you have no pet?
No pets whatsoever. I live in an apartment complex.
Now, caller, do they allow pets at the apartment complex?
Yes, a matter of fact, they do.
Well, is it possible, caller, that maybe this feces is being left by some of your neighbor's pets?
Absolutely no way. None whatsoever. I don't believe it.
Well, there you go, Bart.
Thank you.
Thanks for the call, sir. All right, let's take another call from west of the Rockies. Here we go. Caller, you're on the air. What's your name and where are you calling from? I live on Main Street. All right, caller. And what state would that be in? New Jersey. All right, caller. And what's your question? I don't know. I don't know if I have a question. All right, caller. Thank you for calling. And next call coming in. All right, caller, you're on the air. Tell us your name and where you're from. This is Frankie from the local science club here in Germantown. All right, Frankie, and do you have a question for our guest? Can you tell me what it smells like? Well, it doesn't smell very good. It smells pretty nasty. I tell you that. I would submit then that this poop cannot be from Arcturus because it is well known Arcturian poop always smells like peaches. Well, I hadn't heard that one, Bart. All right, sir. Thank you for your call. Okay, first-time caller line. Caller, you're on the air. Tell us your name and where you're from.
Hi, my name's George. I live up in Alaska, and I got a question for your guy on the phone there. What do they taste like?
Well, I ain't actually tasted them, Bart. I didn't think that'd be healthy considering they're from another planet. Oh, I wouldn't think so. Caller, we're just gonna have to give you a big no on that one.
Well, some kind of poop tastes pretty good.
All right, caller. Thank you for calling. Okay, east of the Rockies. Caller, what's your name and where are you calling from? This is the devil's work and you're all gonna die. I'm telling you people now, you're gonna die. That is demon poop. Don't touch that demon poop. That is the word of the Lord. Touch not the demon poop. That is what it says in the Bible. Caller. We lost that caller. Let's try again. Oh boy, that guy sound like he wasn't screwed on too good there, Bart. Okay, west of the Rockies. Caller, you're on the air. Tell us your name and where you're calling from. Yeah, this is Dan. I'm not easily fooled. I was in NAM. I know what's going on. It's a big cover-up. The aliens are giving us modern technology, the microchip, the microwave oven, SpongeBob SquarePants, all these new things they're giving us in exchange for using this planet as one big dumping ground. And your guest tonight proves it. This is just the beginning. They're dumping it in our oceans. What do you think they're doing over these bodies of water all the time? They're dumping their disgusting refuse, alien waste in our bodies of water. It's in our drinking water. Everyone knows it's true. Pretty soon, we're going to be walking around with it in our hair. It's disgusting. It's raining down from the rain. What do you think this acid rain is? It's this alien urine. That's what it is. Well, that's all the time we have for callers tonight. Thank you for calling, ladies and gentlemen. Lance, thank you for bringing your alien poop exhibit on. And what do you plan to do with the feces? I'm going to put it up on the mantle in above my fireplace.
Here we are. We're back.
Okay.
Apparently.
Yes, we are.
I think we're back.
Yeah, we've been back for so long that it's just amazing.
We are probably stale. We're so back.
Well,
So it occurs to me that we ran out of time to do Psychic Bob, to have Psychic Bob on.
Oh, well.
But he'll be on next month.
Yeah, very good.
Maybe he'll be on before then, because I think he's been wanting to make some new predictions.
Psychic Bob has always come on and gives us his predictions for the coming year, and the year's already here.
He likes to predict the past. I saved this can opener for him because he likes to use this to focus his spooky psychic powers. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but so anyway, this was kind of a fun show. We did some top 5 stuff. The top 5 artwork stuff we did. Apparently we kind of forgot about the middle. I wanted to show this picture that Hitler did.
Right.
Some fruit, in a bowl, and I was going to call that the worst painting ever.
Yeah, it is.
Sadly, that other one we saw that was nothing is actually worse than Hitler's painting.
Yeah, when you really think about it.
I don't know what that means for Hitler, but
nothing.
It's not good for the guy who did that painting with all the noise on it.
Yeah,
I call it noise.
That's what it ought to be called, noise. But it went for like $14 million.
So we had a good beer tonight. Southern Tier. The dark, robust porter.
Very
That's
nice.
what they call it. They don't even have like a
very
regular
good beer.
They don't have a name like, Southern Shore or Tom's Best or something nonsense. It's just dark, robust porter.
Or like, Lake Seneca. The beer from the southern Adirondacks.
5 malts, 2 hops. 2 types of hops.
Bad.
So, good beer.
Yeah.
2 thumbs up from Mike and Tim, I believe.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. We're very, very impressed with this beer. It's an excellent porter. I'm happy with it. It has a little bit of dick in there, and it's got that dick kind of flavor to it. A little sweetness,
got some of that
a
dick
little
mailiness,
tartness.
yeah.
Very, very good.
Yeah, it's good.
So therefore, it's a Mike and Tim show, and I guess that one is in the can.
And this is another one in the can, absolutely.
We appreciate everybody who's showing by our show. Showing by our show?
And next month. Right.
The weather should be warmer next month.
Well, it should be. Next month is our big 1-year anniversary show.
Yeah.
We're going to have champagne. Instead of beer, this time we'll have some champagne.
Yeah, very good idea.
Psychic Bob will be along, and he's going to present a sort of best-of compilation of our some of our funny bits.
Also, the weather should be better next month.
You said that.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh.
You already said that.
The thing is, we should
Who cares what the weather is?
We should have bugs,
we're indoors.
mosquitoes, chickers. What's chickers?
Chiggers, you mean?
Oh, chiggers, those things they have down south. Ticks, flying squirrels, rodents.
All that, huh?
Yeah, chipmunks, attack blue jays, and crows.
In that order.
Yeah, and also a cocaine-induced.
That goat is probably still trying to run off the speed. He's all excited.
He's all hyped up.
Why would somebody be so bored that they want to get a goat coked up?
Get goat. How about this? Get coke with your goat.
You would think somebody else would have been there and said, "Hey, by the way, instead of giving that to the goat, maybe you'd like to give it to me."
Hey, put a line right here.
I mean, because I would think that somebody who wanted some cokehead who was there, some tutor, would have been more appreciative than the goat.
Yeah.
It's just a thought.
What about a barnyard of animals that were all coked up?
These stories lead me to one conclusion. Folks need to guard their animals carefully.
Yeah.
Because there's evil out there. Sometimes they're after your kids, and sometimes they're after your miniature horse or your animals. Yeah.
Right.
So.
Yeah. That's the show, folks. And the other deal is be careful with your animals and who you trust them to. Let alone your children.
Yeah, don't let your animals out,
after dark.
I was going to say out with strangers.
Right.
Tell your animals, actually, not to accept rides from strangers. That's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
Because you tell your kids, but who tells their horse? Hey, don't let some guy get behind you and whip out his package.
Really? Could you imagine if this was Mr. Ed on television?
Oh, he would have taken
Oh, he wouldn't have any of that shit at all.
He wouldn't have any of that shit at all.
Absolutely not.
So, I guess that brings us to the end of another stellar
show.
Broadcast excellent show.
A broadcast excellent to perfection.
So, thanks for watching. If you've just tuned in, you should be able to back it up to the beginning.
And see some of our
and that's
stuff.
a good move if you were to do that, because it's pretty exciting, this show.
Yeah, Valentine's Day's over with.
It's easy for me to say, but the hell with Valentine's Day. Oh, no, I didn't say that. I didn't mean that.
Valentine's Day.
I just.
Hey, I don't have anybody to give a Valentine's Day to, so it's appropriate for me. I really don't care.
My wife is downstairs making her face right now. She's like, oh, really?
Oh, really? You prick.
But I took good care of her for
Yeah, that was nice of you.
It was.
Yeah, we went out to an expensive restaurant. We did boo.
Well, not exactly, but I took care of her.
Ah, very good.
I did something
You're
nice for her.
a fine, upstanding individual.
I did something nice for her. You know what I'm
Very good. All right. Yeah, very good.
Anyway, where were we?
I don't know. We were talking about the end of the show, but we've been rattling on. So
We're saying-
might as well just continue to rattle.
We were just rattling. We might rattle for a few more seconds.
Yeah, rattling is good. We were good rattling.
Now I feel kind of like
The Scat Man. I always like that whole deal with the Scat Man. I just think that's so incredible. If you try to look up anything like that now, new music, they look up the Scat Man type music, nothing comes up on the internet for this guy, for anybody now. The Scat Man was just such a good... And then like 1930s, there was a guy in the 1930s, 40s. There was a Scat Man. A lot of those musical guys were Scat Man guys.
Where the hell is all this coming from?
I'll be damned if I know, but I just started talking about it.
Oh, all right. Are you done now?
Yeah.
All right, so good. All right, so now we can end the show. Tim had a few more things he wanted to add, and we're very good about sharing the production values here. So I let Tim have his say.
Thank you very much.
Now, of course, because of that, everybody has already tuned out, and I understand that, but it doesn't matter. It's still important. But just in case somebody pop back in, let me just say thanks for watching. We'll be back next month. Don't forget to check out our funny stuff on our channel. And is there anything else important things we want to say?
Not really.
Not really, no. So thanks for subscribing. Thanks for tuning in. You've made some really smart moves there. So, keep up the good work. And
you never know what evil lurks in the hearts of men.
Well, but not here.
The Mike and Tim show
here.
knows.
All right, so we want to end it on a good note. Now you kind of... It's like, what do I say now? Pay no attention to this man beside me. Whatever he has is probably not catching. That was good.
Therefore, it's good.
Don't be whispering creepily. No creepy whispering before we end the show.
All right, Dean, shut up, will you?
Oh, God, that's even worse. All right, see you later.
Come on, let's go.